Oh, we get them up. We get them up for Stellar Cubic Beam. That's Stellar Cubic Beam putting in the request because I'm going to forget. I'm getting at it. We're doing a band today called Eucharist. And I don't know what we're in for here, but I see that logo and I say we're in for something. Isn't the Eucharist the cracker, the thing, the bless and the eat the... we are doing a song called Greeting Immortality today for Stellar Cubic Beam. Now I'll remember it the whole time. From Eucharist. So we learn about this fine band and then we get into that song. If that sounds like fun to you, then join me now. Yes, this is what we call a long form video. This isn't 30-second click, flip on board, pow, I got shit to do, buy high, sell low. Long form. So we're going to learn about this band, listen to that song. Join me. Eucharist. They got 2,992 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. The top 5 jams, 4 of them come from a record called Mirror Worlds, 1997. You got Dissolving in the first slot with 65,000 plays. The second slot, it's Mirror World, 75,000 plays. The Eucharist, 54,000 plays. The song we are doing here today, Greeting Immortality, 20th anniversary or something like that. I looked the song up on YouTube and it was a different thing, so I'm hoping that they're the same because they did a redo. And in the fifth slot you got Blood Red Stars from 1997. All those from that record. Let's look into the albums and see what they've released in their career. Looks like Mirror Worlds came out in 1997. You got A Velvet Creation comes out in 2000. Reissue 2001. I Am the Void comes out 22 years later, if that's correct. And then the demo years, 1989 to 1992, came out in 2022 as well. We're going to look into related artists for this band, and this might take you down a rabbit hole. If you say, wow, I really liked Eucharist, I thought they were fantastic, maybe here's a couple of bands you might be interested in. A Canorous Quintet. Gates of Ishtar. There's going to be some heavy shit. Ceremonial Oath. The Moaning. Unanimated. Sins of Omission. Tatri. That's Taetre. Ablaze My Sorrow. Garden of Shadows. External Highs. Sacramentum. And Ebony Tears. So there you have that. We're going to look into the bio ever so quickly, then we'll listen to that song, and you've got an ominous image here. It looks like the singer for Death Clock standing there in the midst of the darkness. But it's not him. This is the Eucharist. And he is saying, I am here to pay respects, quite frankly, Shane. I appreciate your channel. Love it. Watch it all the time. And I think you're a great guy. I say thank you. Sweden's Eucharist was founded in 1989 by Thomas Einarsson. Guitarist Nicholas Gustafsson, vocalist, bassist, and Daniel Erlandsson, drums. In 1990, Marcus Johnson joined the band. I always wonder if it's Johansson or whatever. Marcus Johnson joined the band on guitar and vocals. Nicholas was replaced by Tobias Gustafsson. Is that his brother? Nicholas' brother, Tobias? The band released their first demo in 1992, which became a classic in the metal underground, along with noteworthy bands like At the Gates, Dissection, we've done both of them. Among others, Eucharist pioneered the melodic death metal genre, which can be experienced on their 2 previous full-length albums, A Velvet Creation, that's where this song comes from, and 1997's Wounded and Alone. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Talking's done for the most part, but I still talk in the song, so. Did it? Boom. Here we go. Very Renaissance-y, very smart. It's awesome. This makes you want to go listen to the whole goddamn record right now. You know it. There's a feeling. It's got some slap on that snare. I love that kind of shit. I'd like to hear more of that bass, I feel like, but yeah. It's not bad. It does take you back. It makes you feel like an old person. Yeah, it's lacking the bass though. Bass end to me. Switching it up. You gonna come singing? You wanna sing, bud? Thank you. Sounds like it's in a big room. He's switching them up on a dime, making them changes. It does just feel like opening a CD. You know, it just takes me back. It's just got that sound to it. The 90s. That snare sounds like noodleheads, these guys. They gotta save some rest for other songs. There's Growlin' Gordy over there. They will never be forgiven. This snare is better than Saint Anger, but it sounds like something very business related, clapping. I don't know what that is. Blood stars. Blood red stars. Well, there's that bass. It just seemed like it was lacking a bit of bass, but you know, the clacking, it sounded like something important was being clacked on that snare, if that makes any sense to you. But it had that feel. Now, it's like when I mentioned CD, someone's going, oh, so he had this CD, so he knows the whole song. No, I've never heard that song. But another thing that I'd mention to anyone that's paying any attention to this video at this point, now that we're done with the song, and this is really where they get good, is I wrote music. I helped write music for 5 different bands. I've always been in that mix of guitar riffs and bass and everything else. And after all that long, you start to develop kind of a, here's where I would go, or they're going to go next, or the kind of beat. Oh, this would be a good halftime beat or whatever. So it's not that difficult to go, because sometimes I'm even amazed at how spot on I am with my air rocking. That's so awesome. But it just comes from the years and years and years. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a complete failure in music. Don't get me wrong, but just years and years and years of dealing with people in a room and trying to write music, you start to get the, whatever, I'm over it. Got a request, want to see one? Well, here's how you do it. You get down there in those links, or you put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, if I see it, like it, and we haven't done it, we'll do it. I know I'm skipping all the good, great stuff, but tell me, Eucharist, excellent? Not good, okay? Get down there in the comments. All the ins and outs that you can tell me about that. I just wanted to give you a little tidbit of information on writing music. I might not write good music, but I know how to write music. Okay? Swing it out.